Hey guys, what's up? I just came back from browsing Twitter, because that's usually where I get my news from and just find out what's going on in the world of celebrities, Hollywood, or just anything locally, anything that trends. And then I saw that, of course, Keeping Up with the Kardashians is back, and I remember seeing in my little clipboard that one of my pending topics is discussing some of the Kardashian members. So why not talk about Miss Kim today? Kim Kardashian West. So this is my opinion about her. So first of all, I think that she is neutral. My opinion on her is neutral for me. So on the plus side, I do like that she has done her fair share of good deeds, and among them are she patronized in Haiti. Like, one of the things I read was that back in 2009, when they had their massive earthquake, she traveled over there and she spent money locally, so that injected some capital into the community, and it also helped women in particular. So I mean, everybody benefits from you spending in a community, but she was there, volunteering, and that speaks very good stuff about her. Another thing that she's been doing is she's been visiting hospitals and donating, more volunteer work. That's a very good way to invest your time and resources. And I particularly love it when they pay attention, they as in people in general, to Children's Hospital, because I've always felt like it's just so misfortunate that some children are born with conditions that make their growth difficult. So I feel particularly sympathetic for them. I'm not saying that adults' lives are worthless. I'm just saying that when it comes to younger folks and children, their diseases and their deaths to me just seem more tragic. But of course, I don't want to invalidate anybody. So I just think it's cool that she participates in this type of deed. However, on the negative stuff that I have to say about her is that whenever I watched her in like the few times that I fell victim to watching some of their episodes, she seemed very spoiled to me. Like, I'll never forget that one episode when she lost her earring or whatever, and I think it was Bora Bora. Don't shoot me if I'm wrong, it's been a long time. But yeah, she was whining and everything, and I mean, I would whine too if I lost something of value. But I guess, me personally, as somebody who doesn't really care about fashion, like look at me right now, I'm not wearing earrings, or I'm not, my hair's not looking the best, or I just don't pay attention to that. I feel well the way I am. So it's hard for me to give an educated opinion about that type of thing, because it's just not the way I was brought up to be. So when I see that her business, her career is unlike my interests, it's gonna be hard for me to find her as someone who I would look up to. I hope I'm making myself clear. It's like, she is a model, she is in the entertainment industry, and I do not necessarily identify with that. So it would be hard for me to say, oh yeah, she's totally going to be my best friend if I get my social status to be like hers. Another thing that while we are on this note, is that she wears too much makeup. And for me, that just takes so much away from your look. It also isn't very good for your skin. You have pores, they need to breathe, and too much makeup as you age, you're not doing yourself any favors. So to me, that just sets up a bad image. It's like, it's not as bad as smoking, but it's a bad habit that I like to think of it as it's like smoking. Eventually, it'll catch up to me. So I guess that's why she needs to spend a lot of time and money going to the dermatologist or whatever, because, you know, those habits are harmful. And finally, another thing that I thought about was that to me, she seems arrogant. And what makes me say this is because I feel like she is one of those folks who will never be satisfied. And let me explain. There's a difference between being satisfied and having ambition that's positive. And to me, the type of ambition that's positive is when you are so passionate about something and you believe in something so strongly that you strive to accomplish as much as you can, the best that you can, and max out your potential. But in other cases that I do not approve of would be when you have, like the business world, the more companies have, the more that they want, because it's a competition about power and things like that. And for me, that is not really what gives me that satisfied and fulfilled feeling in my life. Maybe I'm missing the point. Maybe I'm misinterpreting her. Again, I don't know this person. I only know Kim Kardashian from what I read and what I perceive from her shows, which, remember, they are scripted. So we cannot assume that everything that we're seeing about their lives show is true. So yeah, you guys, that is all that I can think of on this matter, really. I guess when your lives are absolutely different, like her life is totally different from mine and average people, it's just difficult to have an opinion to where you are using a lot of facts. You know, for me, I don't know her that well. I don't keep up with her. She's not a musician, so I don't keep up with her like that. I don't know her in person. So, you know, so like I said, this, I may be wrong. I have no issues with being wrong. But this is just what I have perceived, what I pick up from whatever I have available. And remember that those who write about her also may not be 100% reliable sources, because they have to polish the information in such a way to make it appealing so that it sells, like in magazines or whatever. All right, you guys, that is it. What did you guys think about what I had to say? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? What do you know, or what do you urge for me to know? And just what's your opinion in general about Kim Kardashian? Let me know in the comments below. I am eager to read from you, and I will see you soon.